Welcome! Good evening, everyone. EDUC 5108. It's Adam Sherwood here with a short little video on a writing strategy I've been using in high school English. Ideally, we want our students to be happy. And while we can't get every single student to be excited to read and write in our classrooms, we can aim to avoid students like this. And I feel like a strategy I've been using the last couple of years with mentor texts, and more specifically, the I do, we do, you do style of teaching writing has really helped. For me, this stemmed from Kelly Gallagher, a teacher in California and an author who's written a number of books, most recently 180 Days with Penny Kittle. And his big thing is that students need to see good writing before doing good writing. Comparable to sports, we want to imitate what good authors do. So he hounds home the point about using mentor text. And you can't just show a kid good writing and expect him or her to follow it. So step one is, we need to make a moves list. Let's look at this piece of writing and break down what are they doing differently? What are they doing in a unique way? What moves, essentially, are happening in the text? Kelly likes to talk about this as reading like a writer. And essentially, you're going to be a detective. Break down this text, what moves are happening, and let's make a list. I get my students to make individual lists when they see a mentor text for the first time, and then we collaborate as a class and make one master class list. After you've dealt with the mentor text and done the moves list, step two is the I do. The teacher gets up in front of the room. I use my computer, and I tackle this style of writing and try to imitate the author that we just studied, whether it's an opinion piece from an editorial, or a short piece of fiction, or a poem, and I try to put these moves in place. And I feel like the students get multiple benefits from this. In one sense, it gives me an opportunity to share my personality, share my experiences, and storytell, which has so many benefits in the classroom. Instead of listening to me drone on about educational things, they're seeing kind of how I live my life and who I am. The second benefit to this is that they see that I fail. I think a lot of students think that writing spits out perfectly for good writers, that it's effortless and it's easy right at the start. But when you write in front of them, you show them that it comes out poorly stated or poorly organized more often than not, and it's really the revision that makes the writing strong. So step three is a we do, and I don't necessarily do this all the time, even though I always do the other steps, but as a class we collaborate on sort of an attempt we can do together, and I get different students to kind of chime in with their idea, their wording, their phrasing, their creativity, and I'm typing it on the board, and we create a short piece together. And this lets them sort of see each other in different ways, build a little confidence. And I find the biggest benefit of this is now we've made the moves list, they've seen me try it, they've tried one together, and essentially like they're chomping at the bit. A lot of times I catch students, they're writing theirs early because now ideas are just flowing in their head. So step four is the easy one. They get to get started. And this is where high school English has changed for me, because the old model would have been, here's a writing prompt, here's an assignment, you're all going to kind of do the same thing. But the assembly line's gone. Now it's about them generating their own approach, their own topic, and it really gives them a voice that they might not have in the past, because while we're studying an author and looking at a certain set of moves, the topic's always self-generated. So I think students leave sort of more fulfilled and more content with a lot of the products that they've made in my class. So there you have it. A quick overview of the I do, we do, you do model, and hopefully if you're a high school English teacher and you employ it, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy your life with a group of kids who are enjoying writing more. Thanks for listening as always. We'll talk to you soon.